Hi my friends, welcome back. So the most components that are broken within circuits are, first, in order to answer this question, we have first to know what are the components that compose every circuit. So if you pay attention here, my friends, let's take, for example, this circuit over here. Do you see? We have two duplicated channels. Also, let's take another motherboard with the same circuit. As you can see, my friends, we have here another motherboard with same components. Here we have two duplicated channels. The first motherboard, the second motherboard, two duplicated channels. Okay? What we have here, my friends? As I told you, I will answer what is the most failed component in every circuit in motherboards. So my friends, inside every circuit, charge circuit, 3 volt, 5 volt circuit, RAM circuit, CPU circuit, all circuits, you will find MOSFETs. We have a circuit here, we have MOSFETs. In this circuit also we have MOSFETs. You will find coils. Here also we have coils. You will find, of course, ceramic capacitors for filtering. Here, of course, we have ceramic capacitors. You will find in the input electrolytic capacitor. Here also we have electrolytic capacitor and, of course, the IC. For this circuit, let's see, we have the IC in the back. For this circuit, we have the IC in the back. For this circuit, also, if we go back, we have the IC. So first, you have to understand the circuits. This motherboard, for example, here also we have two duplicated channels, where we have coil, input ceramic capacitors, electrolytic capacitor in the output, coil, electrolytic capacitors, as you can see, and we have the IC. Okay, where is the MOSFET? In the back. If we go back here, as you can see, my friends, we have MOSFETs. Okay, we have MOSFETs over here. So by understanding the component that compose every circuit, you can know the most failed component. Good. Now, let me explain to you what is the most failed component in every motherboard. So, my friend, here the question that I want to answer is what is the most failed component in every board? That's why we have seen first the component that compose the circuit. Not just the 3 volt, 5 volt circuit. For the CPU circuit also you will find the same component, MOSFETs, coils, capacitors, and ceramic capacitors. Every circuit here. Electrolytic capacitor in the output, MOSFETs, coil, input ceramic capacitors, and the IC. All circuits. So, let me first draw a circuit that we find in motherboard, and then I will teach you the most common faults. Okay. In every circuit, okay, you will find what? An IC. Okay, my friends, you will find an IC. Its reference is U. You will find U or sometimes PU100. For example, the IC. The IC is the controller, like this one, for example. Then, my friends, you will find two MOSFETs. Okay? Q1, Q2. The higher MOSFET and the secondary or the lower MOSFET. The higher MOSFET, of course, these two MOSFETs are controlled by this IC. Okay, my friends, controlled by this IC. The lower MOSFET is always connected to the ground. And also, these two MOSFETs are connected together here. And the input basically is the drain of the MOSFET connected to ceramic capacitors. Basically, 3 ceramic capacitors are enough. and this capacitor is connected to the ground. Guys, here I'm teaching you the most common fault on every motherboard. We have seen the motherboard. I will teach you in the schematic, and we're gonna check the most common faults that you have to check first. Okay, so here we have basically the input. Here we have B plus 19 volt coming from the input. Okay, coming from the power adapter or the power jack. Let's see 19 volt. Okay, my friends. So here, basically, these two MOSFETs, as you can see here, we have two MOSFETs always next to a coil. We have here coil, okay? This is coil L1, for example, coil. After the coil, my friends, you will find in the outputs an electrolytic capacitor. Here we have electrolytic capacitor connected to the ground. Nice, nice. And then we will get here the output. Here we have output. So basically, here you can find also ceramic capacitor, no problem, no worry. So guys, this is basically the basic circuit in the motherboard, the basic circuit. I see MOSFETs, capacitors in the input, coil, and electrolytic capacitor or polarized capacitor in the output. Every circuit, you will find the same components in every circuit. Okay, let's grab another motherboard from here and check if we have the same component or not. Let's check, my friends. Here, for example, here we have another motherboard. Okay, my friends, here we have a circuit. We have coil, MOSFET, electrolytic capacitor. For the CPU, in this side, we have ceramic capacitors in the input. Do you see, my friends? Ceramic capacitors here for the input. Then two MOSFETs IC, coil, electrolytic capacitor. In this side, we have MOSFETs, we have coils. Okay? But in this circuit, we don't have electrolytic capacitor like this one, but we have 10 ohm capacitor, the same working principle. Okay? 10 ohm capacitors also are polarized capacitors and used also for filtering purposes. Nice. So guys, this is the basic circuit. What is the most common fault on circuit motherboards? The IC. Guys, this is one of the most common fault, the IC. Why the IC? Because the IC is the first component or the component that manage all the circuit. So the IC. Second, this MOSFET that is connected to the ground. It could be shorted. Okay, here we have one, here we have two. Okay, 3 here, ceramic capacitors. Ceramic capacitors in the input could be shorted. If the ceramic capacitor is shorted, 19 volts here, or the main voltage or the Vin will be 0. You will get a dead board. The fourth component here is this capacitor connected to the ground. Okay, so all component that is connected to the ground, if you pay attention, the IC here is connected to the ground. Okay, this MOSFET connected to the ground, the ceramic capacitor is connected to the ground, this electric capacitor connected to the ground. So the rule here, guys, is that all components that are connected to the ground, okay, all components connected to the ground are the most components or the most failed component in every motherboard. I hope that you understand, guys.